Hey guys, Panjay back here in Operation Casino Royale. We're up to turn 11. It's July of 1941, so 11.2 for the CCP and 11.3 for the Soviet Union. So let's go ahead and get into the CCP turn. So they have $2 to spend, and they are going to spend the $2 to repair the damage to the railroad here connecting us to the Soviet Union. So they spent their $2. They do have one attack, so we're going to go into Suyan, back into Suyan. So Bruce has 2 infantry defending, and we're going in with pretty much everything from Singhai. So our 2 mountain infantry, 3 cavalry, 2 AAA, even though they're useless in this battle, and all our infantry, which is 3, 6, 9, 11. So 11 infantry. So we are in mountain territory for the whole battle. Looks like it's completely mountainous. So we'll be -1 for the whole battle. So, well, except for the mountain infantry. So the 11 infantry will be 1s. The 2 AAAs don't get to participate. The 3 cavalry will be 2, and the 2 mountain will be 2s. And that's our only attack. Okay, so we've got the 3 cavalry and the 2 mountain at 2s. So that's 5 2s. So let's go ahead. 5 2s. And we got absolutely no hits. And then we got 11 infantry. So the first, all at once, the first 5. Oh, that wasn't good. We did get 1 hit, so there's 1. And then the other 6. Nope. 10, 11, 12, 7, 2, and 4. So we got 1 hit. Okay, so Bruce has 2 infantry at 4s. 2 and a 12, so 1 hit. So we each lose 1. So he'll lose, obviously, an infantry. And that's what we'll lose. Okay, so now we've got our 5 2s for the 2 mountain and the 3 cavalry. No hits. That's 0 for 10 for those guys. Then we got 10 infantry at 1s. First 5. Oh, there's the 2 I needed. How wonderful. And the second 5. Nothing. Great. Okay, his infantry at 4 and 8 misses. Okay, back to 5 2s. There we go. We got our hit. So there's a 2. Okay. His infantry at a 4. Oh my god. A 9 misses. So we take Suyan back with 10 infantry, 2 mountain, 3 cavalry, and 2 AAA. That's worth $1. So let's go ahead and take the Japanese down 1 to 44. And the CCP, ooh, we're at $1. Cool. Okay. So that is it for combat. Non-combat, we're just going to simply move this mountain from Tibet into Singhai. And that's it. Okay, so we got a recruitment roll, so we're back up to 4 territories. So I had the die set aside as a 4, because I was pretty confident in winning that battle. So let's see, a 4 or less, a 3 we do hit. So we'll add an infantry, and we'll add an infantry here in Singhai. And for income, they're sitting at 1, and they collect the 2 for the railroad being open, so that's $3 the CCP will have next turn. Just quick unit recap. In Singhai, we got 2 militia, mountain, and an infantry. And in Suyan, 10 infantry, 2 mountain infantry, 3 cavalry, 2 AAA. So let's see, might as well put all these over there, I guess, before I get to the Soviet turn. 2 mountain, 3 cavalry. And we got our 10 infantry. That's a real pain in the ass doing this one-handed. Okay. So that is it for the CCP. On to the Soviet Union. So we finally have a tech roll again. I don't have any purchases really set aside because I'm not sure, depending on what I hit. So we're going to go for improved factories at a 7 or higher. An 11, we succeed. And we do finish off improved factories. So that does unlock T-34s, but I'm not sure. Okay, so for income, I think I said I finished last turn with 46, but I didn't have one of the $2 bonuses that I was claiming. So we only have 44. So, for $44, I guess we'll go ahead and buy 2 T-34s. That's the maximum we can build per turn. So those are 10. We definitely have an airborne for 3. That's 13. We'll buy 2 Katyushas. Those were unlocked when we had advanced artillery. So those are another $10. That's what, 23 bucks? So that leaves us 21. So, right, 10, 20. Yeah, it leaves us 21. So how about 10 militia and save a buck, I think. So 10 militia. Okay, what do we got here? I should have done this ahead of time. There's 3. Oh, crap. I got these all mixed up. Okay, anyways, it's 10 militia. Where the hell are my militia? Oh, here they are. I was in the wrong compartment there. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10 militia is 20 bucks, along with our 2 Katyushas, 2 T-34s, and our airborne. Okay, so we do have a bunch of attacks. Okay, so starting over here in the Far East, so we're going to attack Bruce in, what is this, Krulin, I believe. So Bruce has 3 militia, 2 infantry, and artillery. We're going to come in with this stack of infantry from Cheetah, which is 3, 6, 7 infantry. We're going to bring the infantry over from Central Mongolia, so that's 8 infantry. This airborne, the air transport's going to drop it off 1, and both the tactical and fighter go 1. So that's battle number 1 to attack Bruce there in Krulin. Okay, over here, the next battle is here in C-Zone M4. We're going to go ahead and convoy raid the Italians again with our 2 fleet subs and our coastal sub. Battle 4 is up here in A7. We're going to convoy the Germans with our 2 fleet submarines. Battle 5 is a walk-on. So from our army here in Donetsk, Kubin, 1 militia is going to walk over to Tarita. There's nothing there, so that's a walk-on. That's a buck. Battle 6 is another walk-on. So out of Donetsk, Kubin, our light armor is going to go 1 into eastern Ukraine and then blitz up into Royale, Kursk. So we take eastern Ukraine back. That's another $1. And then along with this light armor, the entire army from Donetsk, Kubin is coming up to Royale, Kursk, which is 1 militia, 3 advanced artillery, 10 motorized infantry, 6 cavalry, 4 infantry, plus the light armor. That's Battle 7. And Battle 8 is here in Western Russia. So Pete has a light armor and a Panzer Grenadier. So coming down from Karelia is an infantry, a AAA, and a militia. Coming over from Smolensk is a militia. And then coming out of Moscow is going to be a medium armor and 4 motorized infantry. Okay. And I believe that is it. Okay, so those are our 8 battles. Okay, so let's grab a dice tray and some dice. I knocked everything over here. I hope this stuff's in the right place, but really, who cares? When do you ever go into Central America anyways? I have no idea. That's good enough. Okay, so let's go over here. So, for this first battle, I am crossing mountains for the infantry on the first round here. So, the airborne shouldn't be affected because we can drop him off in the center there, and there's no mountains. So he's going to be a 3 on the first round. The tactical's a 7, the fighter's a 6. And on this first round, the 8 infantry will be, well, actually this 1 infantry from Central Mongolia isn't crossing a mountain, so he's going to be a 2, and the other 7 guys will be 1s. Okay, so Bruce does have a first strike with his artillery. So that is a 3, correct? Yes, a 3. And a 12 misses. Okay, so we have 7 infantry at 1s. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are 7 1s. I do see 1 hit. 2 5s, a 9, a 12, a 10, a 2, and a 1. So he'll lose 1. I'm not sure. I mean, this will probably go more than 1 round, so he probably wants to lose a cavalry, even though the artillery already fired. So the cavalry is a defense at a 2. Okay. Then we have the 1 infantry that didn't that came from Central Mongolia as a 2. 12 misses. We have the paratrooper at a 3. A 2 hits. So let's say he loses another cavalry. And then we got a fighter at a 6. 12 misses. And a tactical at a 7. Okay, how about his 3 total cavalry, 2 of which are dead at 2s. 7 and 2 11s, okay? And then he's got his 2 infantry at 4s. 7 and a 4, so 1 hit. So I'm going to lose the airborne. Okay, so Bruce has an artillery, a cavalry, and 2 infantry left. Okay, so now all our infantry should have crossed the mountain, so that gives us 8 2s. So the first 4... nothing. And the second 4. We got 1 hit, so we got a 1. So he'll lose the last cavalry. And then we've got a tactical at a 7. Jesus Christ. And a fighter at a 6. 3 does hit. So he'll lose the artillery. Okay, so his cavalry at a 2. A 3 misses. And his artillery at a 3. An 8 misses. Okay, so his 2 infantry... 2 and 6, 1 hit, so we'll lose 1 of our infantry. So he's down to just 2 infantry. Okay, we've got a tactical at a 7. 0 for 3. Wow. Fighter at a 6. Jesus Christ. Okay, 7 infantry at 2s. Unbelievable. Yay. Well, I guess I was complaining too soon. Okay, 1 and a 2, a couple 3s, a 4. So regardless, those are his last 2. The last 2 hits we needed. 2 4s. The 2 infantry in return. 12 and a 10 both miss. So we take Krulin back. And that's worth $1. We take it with 7 infantry. The planes obviously will be flying elsewhere. Okay, so let's do up $1 and down $1. So down $1 for Japan. Up $1 for Russia to 36. Okay, battle number... well, it's number 3 for the entire turn, but... okay, so we got a convoy rating against the Italians. We only can take $1. So green is Italy, red is Russia. The first fleet submarine at a +2. 3 to 3, so nothing. The second fleet submarine, 5 to 3, 7 to 3. We do the 1 damage, so that takes care of that convoy rating. Battle 4 is the 2 fleet subs against Germany. Pete still doesn't have radar anti-submarine warfare, so we'll be +2 again. Black is German, red is Russia. with our +2, 4 to 4 with our +2. That's 2 damage, and I think that's all that line can take, but let's roll the other sub anyways. 3 to 2 plus our 2, 4 to 3. So 3 damage total, but I think it can only take 2. So we maxed out both the Italians and the Germans. Okay, Battle 5 was a walk-on and Torito worth $1. Battle 6 was the light armor blitzing and a walk-on. So that's another $1. So that's up $2 for Russia, down 2 for Germany. So they go from 67 to 65. We go up to 38. Okay, now we have another rolling battle. So we're going into Royale Kursk. So we do have 3 first strikes with our advanced artillery. So these should be 4s. So 3 4s, 4, 9, and 12. That kills 1 of his medium armor. Okay, and then we have 6 cavalry at 3s. So these are the first 3. A 3, 8, and a 7. So that's our last hit. His medium armor at a 5. Looks like a 12 to me. So that's going to be a miss. So we take a Royale Kursk back. I left the major factory on there because I was confident I was going to take it back. So that whole force is there along with the light armor. So that's another $2. So Germany down to 63. Russia up to 40. And then our last battle is here in Western Russia. So we've got a medium armor, 4 motorized, 1 infantry, and 2 militia. The AAA can't fire. And Pete's got a light armor at a 1, and I think the SS Panzer Grenadier is a 5. Okay, so the medium armor we have is a 6. Oh, Jesus. 6. A 5 does hit. He'll lose the light armor. And then we've got 4 motorized and 1 infantry. So that's 5 2s. Nothing. And then we've got 2 militia at 1s. Nothing. Okay, so Pete's got a light armor at a 1. 11 misses, and his Panzer Grenadier, a 5 does hit. So we'll lose a militia. He's down to the Panzer Grenadier. Okay, so we got the medium armor at a 6. 11 misses. We've got our 5 2s with the motorized and the infantry. Oh, no, there's not on the first round, right? We got 3 hits. We only needed 1. Okay, his SS Panzer Grenadier, of course. So we lose the other militia. So we lost a militia when we didn't have to because that's stupid. Okay, those 2 are dead. So we take Western Russia, down another $1 for Russia or Germany to 62, up 1 for Russia to 41, and that's the end of combat. Okay, how about non-combat? We got 2 rail moves. One of them is going to be railing the damaged miner factory in Chita to Novosibirsk. We got to land some planes. So all 3 of these planes that came from Chita went 1. They're going to go 2, 2, 3, 4, and go to Novosibirsk. So that's the air transport, the tactical, and the fighter. These 7 infantry are in Kruland. Let's see, we have 1 more rail move. That's going to be this infantry in... Actually, he's going to stay there. How about the infantry in Stalingrad is going to rail to Moscow. We're going to have this militia in North Caucasus move up to Donetsk Kuban. That might be it. We're running out of forces, really, honestly. That 1 turn of not being able to buy anything really hurt. Let's see. I think that's it. We have pathetically nothing else to move. Okay, so that's it. How about unit placement? So we've got a paratrooper that's going in Novosibirsk. We've got 2 T-34s and 2 Katyusha rocket launchers. They're both, all 4 of those units are going to go down in Moscow. And then we got our 10 militia. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, so let's start in European Russia first, I suppose. We're going to put 1 in North Caucasus, 1 in Stalingrad, 2 in Leningrad, 1 in Smolensk, 1 in Karelia, 1 over here in Chita, 1 in, how about Moscow? And that leaves us 2 left. What do we got over here that Bruce can threaten me with? I don't think he can reach Buryatia. I don't think he can reach Central Mongolia now. I think we're okay there. Oh, I didn't even do my other rail move, did I? Or did I? I can't even remember. What else did I rail? Did I rail something else? Oh, yeah, I did. I railed the infantry to Moscow. That's what happens when you work 13 hours and then film your turn. How much is Karelia? Karelia is worth 2, so we'll do, how about a militia in Kaluga Obelisk? And how about a 2nd militia in Moscow, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. So that should be it for unit placement. So how about income? We saved $1 and we're at 41, so that's 42. We still have all 3 of the cities we need for the a point apiece, so that's 45. So I believe we will have 45 next turn to spend. Okay, so how about a unit recap? Over in the Far East, we have a militia in Chita. Krulin has, oh, that's where I was going to put one of those militia, so hang on a second. Take 1 out of Moscow and put him in Western Manchuria. Okay, so Western Manchuria militia, Chita militia, Krulin 7 infantry, Novosibirsk an air transport, a tactical bomber, a fighter, and an airborne. Transcaucasia, 4 militia and an infantry, North Caucasia militia, Stalingrad, Donetsk, Kuban, Tarita militia each. Orel Kursk, 1 militia, 1 light armor, 3 advanced artillery, 6 cavalry, 4 infantry, 10 motorized infantry. Kaluga Obelisk a militia. Moscow a militia and infantry, 2 T-34s, 2 Katyusha rocket launchers. Western Russia a medium armor, an infantry, a AAA, and 4 motorized infantry. Smolensk a militia. Karelia a militia. Leningrad, the fortification, the coastal artillery gun, 12 infantry, and 5 militia. The navies didn't change at all. So that should be it for the Soviet Union here on turn number 11. Turning things over now to Boston Bruce and Japan.